something you didn't even know you needed yet. Now, in the world of visual technology and televisions, of course we know bigger is better, the screens are getting bigger and bigger. The disadvantage, however, is that the thinner they get, the smaller the speakers get. So the visuals get really good and the sound gets poorer and poorer. It's the frank and honest truth about technology in televisions, unless you've got a great sound bar, a great speaker. And what we've got right now from VIZIO is just that. But it has a bonus. While it can connect to your television and get you great audio that way, it can wirelessly connect to anything that is Bluetooth enabled. So now, crank it up, Rob. We can turn it into a home entertainment music system for less than $30 a month. And I've actually asked Rob once before to crank it all the way up. I'm not even going to do that now because if I did...
We can't hear each other.
We'd be able to hear each other.
Yeah, I started to put it up and I realized I can't hear what Jennifer's saying.
I can't hear what Jen's saying. But the thing is, and Rob Del Casal is bringing it to us, thanks so much for doing so. He's a tech expert. It's probably one of the more fun items you've got.
Yes.
It isn't just about high volume, right? Because any speaker can make it really, really loud. As the sound and the volume increases, the sound expands, and that's the technology and the difference in this, right?
It is. There's a couple things that make this stand out. First of all, it comes from VIZIO, and you really need to know that. You know, they've only been around about 15 years. People say, wow, I thought they were around longer, and that's because they've jumped to be one of the top electronics producers around because of the quality and the innovation. And what they've done here is they've reinvented the mousetrap, because we did have something called sound bars that used to sit in front of the TV, and they were long and they were not convenient, and the sound was not always good. So they said, why don't we change this? Why don't we make it a better shape so the TV sits on top of it? And why don't we make it not just so it'll hook up to the TV, but so people can use their tablets, their computers, any mobile device with it as well. So they made it versatile, they made the sound great, they gave you everything you need regardless. And when you see all these cables over there, don't think there's anything technical about it. The reason you have so many cables is no matter how old your TV is, you're going to be able to hook it up because we're giving you whatever cable is going to work with your television.
Oh, so that's instant gratification. So I don't get home and go, oh, I need one of those red and white, whatever cords. You get all the cords that you're going to need. It comes with a remote as well. So there are a couple of advantages to this that we didn't have in previous incarnations of the sound bar or the speaker for your television. First of all, this is not a tiny TV.
No, it isn't.
And it's sitting on top of this, so you get the really clean look. Up to 55 inches on this. What about weight?
Yeah,
how much can I put on
up to 60 pounds, up to 55 inches, you know. And I'd just like to crank it up for just a second to show you the power. I'll be quiet for a minute, but just giving you an idea of what you're going to get out of this. I mean, this is room-filling sound.
Yes, it
is. You ask me if my love is true. What I'm gonna do is prove it to you.
I feel like we should be dancing.
I think so.
Oh, look at
That's me shaking the phone. There we go. When you shake the phone, it changes the music.
That's a subtle way of saying maybe we shouldn't dance. We should.
But this is how great it does sound. I'll stop dancing. And the point is here, Jennifer, as you said, when you're watching TV, maybe it's a sporting event. You want to feel like you're at that sporting event.
Now you're talking my language.
Yes, I know.
I will tell you, if you are a sports fan, and that goes for basketball, baseball, football for sure, NASCAR, anything that involves, you know, crunching and sounds and the activity, you bought that big television because you wanted to enjoy that experience. You're not enjoying that experience, though, if you're not getting quality sound. You're missing out. That's a big investment that you made in that television.
And a lot of people, you know, I binge watch Netflix, and I love old movies, new movies, you name it. But when you can watch a movie and you can get that sound from it that makes you feel like you're at the movie theater home, then you're getting the full effect of why you bought the TV to begin with. Because as you said, a lot of the TVs, they have okay sound, and that's great. The pictures are magnificent, as you're seeing. But as you said, as the TVs have gotten thinner, there isn't as much room, literally, for the larger speakers and the better speakers. So if you're going to invest in a TV, invest in something that's going to give you the sound to complement it as well. And a couple things you need to know is this is designed to give you the best sound. It has true surround sound you can set it to. It also has the best sound if you're playing things through a computer as well. And it also has auto volume leveling. What that means is it will stay consistent. The commercials won't be louder than the than the TV show you were watching.
So, a couple things I want to hit on here. First of all, a reminder for you that all of this technology and your expansion of your existing television comes home for $30. First time we've ever brought this to you on 5 easy payments. It's E227216. But I want to revisit the Bluetooth story because while we could spend a lot of time talking about how it's going to maximize this, and we stop right there, I think that's great.
Yeah.
But it's Bluetooth enabled, which a lot of speakers aren't for television. So now I can pull up all the great music that this big TV is your entertainment center at home.
Right.
So you want to turn it into a true entertainment center. If you've got music that's trapped inside your phones, trapped inside your laptop, trapped inside your tablet, now you're using this great speaker to maximize that too. So you just doubled really the capacity, the value of what we're getting.
Well, that's the thing. Most of the sound bars were designed just to work with televisions. And you're really, I mean, it's great if they are, but this sound stand is designed to work better with your TV because the TV is going to sit on top of it. It only weighs about 12 pounds. It's about 21 inches wide, 15 inches in depth from front to back at its longest. And it has controls on the side as well as the remote right here. So you're not going to have a problem hooking it up or learning how to use it. The on-off button has a treble and a bass, which you can increase or decrease if you like. And as we turn to the back, you see that it has all these different hookups. And the reason why your power cable will go in there, but depending on how you hook it up to your TV, you will be able to, whether it's an older TV or a newer TV maybe that's using digital optical, or an older TV that uses the red, yellow, white RCA cables, you will be covered.
All right, so we remain busy on our phone line, so I encourage either automated ordering if you want to place your order on this, or go to QVC.com. You can even text the item number to QVC Go. Lock in this easy pay of less than $30. The one thing about speakers, we say this all the time, as great as it sounds when Rob turns the volume up, that sound is being dumbed down through the means to get it to your home. So through your own television speakers, it doesn't even sound nearly as good as it does in person. It is volume impacting if you turn it up, yes, but that sound expands, it grows, it fills the room. You can hear from behind the TV.
Room filling sound, it's rich, it's vibrant. As I crank it up, we're not getting that distortion, we're not getting a hazy, you know, buzzy sound to it. It's remaining crystal clear, and you know, truly, if I were to crank this up completely, Jennifer and I standing only 3 feet away from each other literally cannot hear each other. So you're going to be able to enjoy that movie, enjoy the music from your phone, your tablet, your computer, or of course, the way it was originally designed to work with your TV show. You're going to love this.
I think you're going to discover your favorite movies and sports all over again with this one, thanks to the great sound. So thanks so much for bringing it to us, Rob, for the dance party. It was great. 3:30 in the morning. E227216. All right.